You will lose every single relationships you'll ever have with a woman if you ever do these type of shit. If you start double texting them because maybe they left you on scene, maybe they haven't replied to your message in a long time. Now keep in mind this applies to not just you, but almost everyone, or not like if everyone out there, you know. Women's are evil creatures. They are evil fucking animals. And the reason why I make this video is because I went through the same stuff. And for the ones that didn't go through it, or for the ones that did go through it, but keep on repeating this mistake, or, wondering why your woman left you, or the girl that you love so much with all your heart keeps on leaving you, this is the exact reason why. It's not just you double texting her, you're constantly checking up on her, seeking reassurance when you shouldn't. You're constantly checking up on her to see what she's doing. She's gonna start seeing that, oh, this guy's a dipshit. And all he does is he cares about me. He doesn't care about himself. He doesn't have anything going for him. If girls see that you aren't ambitious and girls know everything about you, then you're fucked. Because then you're going to become so boring to them that they don't even give a fuck. There are wives, there are girlfriends out there. Their boyfriend, their husband are working 9 to 5, maybe 10 to 5, maybe even 10 to 7 every single week, every month, every year, supporting the family for the bills to get paid, just to go home to their girls getting fucked by another dude. And the reason why their girl's fucking another dude is because the girl is bored out of her mind. If you make a woman bored of you, she's gonna fucking leave you eventually. She's not gonna stay. She doesn't care about you. And if a woman keeps on leaving you, you must find out why. And the main reason is you're boring. Women's only leave you if you're boring. It always ends up you can make a girl sad, happy, proud, depressed. It doesn't matter what you make her feel. As long as you don't give her a sense of boredom, as long as she doesn't get bored of your company, she will stay there, listen to what you say, read your text, and even reply to them instead of leaving you on scene. If a girl starts distancing herself and leaving you on scene, leaving you unsent, not replying your message, and every single time she gets colder and colder, it's because you're constantly seeking reassurance. If you take a week off from talking to her, watch what the fuck she does. I'm telling you, women's play fucking mind games. They are fucking evil animals. They are fucking evil animals. They play head games, okay? It just turns into manipulative mind games. And what they do is they'll give you a lot of attention and then they'll go cold and then they try to see where your head is at. They try to see what you're going to do. They're testing you. Maybe they're not fully aware of it, maybe they are, but biologically as a woman, they will like out of instinct. They do this out of instinct. Not even if they're aware, they do this out of instinct. They will test you what type of man you are and see if you're stoic. And if you're not stoic and you double text her, you chase her like most of the dudes, she's gonna see that you're average. If you have ever catfished someone, you will know exactly how male psychology works. I don't want to say anything about catfishing, but I have made $110 off of it. And all I'm saying is that I did it a long time ago. And bro, if you ever do catfishing, you will see that 99.9% of men's chase a bitch. Like I'm telling you, if you make a girl profile on Instagram right now or wherever and you pretend to be a girl, look at how many men's chase you. And if you leave them on scene or on like sent, they will double text you, every single one of them. And if you cannot double text her, if you leave her alone, she will be fond of you. You being quiet, her missing your presence because you're so quiet and you're so silent and you're not reaching back out to her, you're already becoming the not 0.1% of men that wouldn't chase a bitch. And once you don't chase her, she starts wondering, I mean, why is he not chasing me? Like there's like other men's out there are chasing me. Why is he not chasing me? Right? Then your silence becomes more valuable to her. She will be more fond of you if you don't talk to her for a week straight rather than you talking to her every single day. It doesn't matter what words you say for a whole entire week, doesn't matter what you make her feel. If she starts to get bored, you better start distancing herself. Women's experience and feel emotions 10 times stronger than men. So if you're talking to them every single day, within a week they get bored immediately. And after a week it's going to die down and they're going to get more and more cold, and you wonder why a bitch leaves you. She leaves you because you're boring. She leaves you because you talk to her every day. You think that if you don't talk to her every day, you're going to lose her. You think that you don't talk to her every day means that you're gonna get rejected if you ask her out or whatever, right? And keep in mind, this works like if you have bonded with someone, if you met her in real life, and let's say she moves away, and you are now long distance, and your boyfriend and girlfriend, you're long distance. This shit still works in long distance. You give her emotions every day. You give her a lot of nurturing every day, which is not your fucking job, by the way, because that's the woman's job. Okay. If you give her that every day, she's going to get bored. And once you start distancing yourself, and especially if she loves you or that she has feelings for you, even in long distance, she will get bothered. She will be bothered why you aren't reaching out, even if you are long distance. It works in long distance relationship, it works in real life as well. I went through experience myself, and I could tell you, long distance relationship, it works as well. I met this girl in Canada. She moved to Finland, right? And long distance, we were never in a relationship. It was more like a situationship. This is one of the situationships that I had in my life. I had multiple. But in this situationship, it was clear that maybe there was some type of feelings there. Maybe she saw something in me. And every single time I go cold, she'd always reach out first, right? There was one time where I was so busy with life that, like, running a business, I own a business. Running a business, I was so busy for 1 week straight that I never even texted her. And she never texted me back. And that just proves to me that she was trying to see if she was still important. She was trying to see if I would text first. And when I didn't, she started texting me more after a week. So you not talking to this girl for a week, a month, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you're not going to lose her, especially after you broke up or if you stop talking, even if it's a situationship and not even a real relationship. It's going to take her at least a month or two to move on completely. If she ever gets with anyone like immediately after a week or 2 weeks, she's probably like, that's probably a rebound, bro. That's a rebound. She's trying to distract herself. And once all of the distractions fade away, that's when she's going to realize that you made her feel special in a way. And your silence is better and stronger than any words that you could ever say to her. You going completely cold turkey for a week is much more stronger and much more emotionally weighted on her than if you were to talk to her every day. Going silent speaks louder than you talking. It doesn't matter what type of words you use. It doesn't matter if you talk like you're writing a fucking Shakespeare poem. Being silent, going cold turkey on her for like a couple days or so is much more stronger than anything that you could ever say to her. And if you can't find yourself too distant, and you seek assurance from her every day and you're scared to lose her because you're anxious or whatever and she's an avoidant attachment, I'm telling you, when she tells you that you're gonna stop talking to her, or when she ends things with you, it's gonna hurt way more than it's gonna hurt way more than if you were to just fucking control yourself for like a day or two and not talk to her every single day. You don't have to talk to a woman every single day for her to know that you are there for her. You don't have to talk to a woman every single day for her to realize that maybe you are the man for her. She doesn't need that in her life, right? She doesn't need that. And you giving her, like, you telling her a bunch of shit every day, saying how much you are grateful for her being in your life or loving her, she's not going to give a fuck about you. Why would she? You're boring her the fuck out. You're talking to her every day. I'm telling you, if you ever get into a relationship, I wouldn't suggest getting married because holy shit, barely anyone lasts through marriage. But if you are gonna be talking to her every day, you better hope she doesn't fucking leave you. And you better hope that she's an anxious attachment as well. Right? If she's an avoidant attachment, talking to her every day is not a good idea. And I'll tell you what, most women's that you'll ever find is an avoidant attachment because they're always playing mind games with you. They're always testing you. If they are an anxious attachment, they will text you every day. They don't give a fuck. They care about you, right? But this mainly goes for avoidant attachment. Women's that don't give a fuck about you, or women's that even care about you, and they're an avoidant attachment, they're gonna treat you like they don't care about you. But deep down, they know. Right? They might not say it. They might not say it to your face, hey, I care about you. I love you. I mean, I'm so grateful for you being in my life. You are the man that I will be with in the future. Maybe they think of that in their head, but they're not going to show you it. They're not going to treat you like it, right? If they're planning and they see that you're their future husband and you're the right man for them, they're not going to say it to your face. They're going to treat you in the opposite way. And women's, they are very confusing creatures. They don't know what they want. Most of them aren't even high value. The high value women's are good women's, and those type of women's are really hard to find. Those are the women's that, respects you, understands your boundaries, communicates. Those are the really good loyal women's, and women's that are willing to be loyal to you for the rest of their life. Those women's are really hard to come across. I'd recommend you, if you ever want to find those type of women's, you need to go to Europe, because Europe has a very traditional views on marriage. And if you ever talk to any European women's, or if you ever go to Russia, Ukraine, Slovakia, um, like Germany, France, they have a very traditional viewpoint on marriage, and the man provides, the woman nurture, and most of them actually last throughout marriage because they have a traditional viewpoint. If you get with someone, if you end up in a relationship with someone, you should not leave them for the rest of your life. And if you could find a woman like that, I suggest you to not rush things if you know that she is interested in you. Because once you lose that woman, it's going to be really hard to find another one. She's not going to be irreplaceable. Every woman is replaceable if you understand it to a certain degree. You might disagree with me, maybe because you're still lovesick with that one girl, but believe me, most women's are replaceable. Even like all of them are replaceable. Everyone is replaceable to a certain point, right? You will understand. But some of them are so hard to replace that they might become irreplaceable because maybe you fell in love with them too much, or it's once in a lifetime meet, right? But that's not what you want to think. All women's are replaceable on a certain level. It doesn't matter how loyal she was. If she was loyal to you for 1,000,000 years, you could find another woman that is loyal to you for 1,000,000 years, right? And it's going to be hard to find that woman again, that type of woman. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to find it. So at the end of the day, if you do find a woman, a good woman, you better keep her. And you better apply the teachings that I give you, right? You better not text her every day, because a woman that is a good woman is someone who's loyal. And if she takes a really long time to decide if she should get into a relationship with you or anyone else, you want to take your time, okay? Because most likely she's going to be an avoidant attachment. She wants to see how you react. If she sees that you're weak, you're not going to be a suitable partner for her. She doesn't like you. Women's don't like desperation. They don't like having to reassure their partner all the time. If she is an anxious attachment type, that's completely fine. But if she's an avoidant attachment, you're fucked. If she's an avoidant attachment, it's much more harder than an anxious attachment type. an avoidant attachment, you better not bore her out. Even an anxious attachment type, if you bore the woman out, she's gonna leave you eventually. Every woman will leave you if you bore her out. So don't make her feel bored. And maybe this is the reason why you keep on fucking up in relationships, because you make a woman feel bored and then she leaves you later on and then you start crying. You don't want to do that. What do you want to do then? You don't want to bore her out. Simple. Women's like new feelings. If you could go on vacation with them, take time off, surprise them with their Valentine's gift, any type of things like that, it makes a woman love you. They want to experience new feelings. If they feel the same thing every single fucking day, they wouldn't even be with you. Right? And eventually, when they do leave you, they're going to decide ahead of time if they want to leave you. That's how women's work. Before they even leave you, they're going to go cold turkey on you. They're going to lose attraction. So when you do notice that, start to become an avoidant attachment type. Even if you are an anxious avoidant attachment, start to go cold turkey as well. Because silence speaks louder than words. You're not going to lose her in a month, right? She's still going to think about you. She's not going to get in a relationship either way. If she does, it's a rebound. And you know that you're better than that guy. So why care? She's going to come back to you eventually. So always fucking remember, don't bore a girl out. If you bore her out, she's going to fucking leave you. Just don't. Just don't. And yeah, I mean, women's are evil creatures, and it doesn't matter if she's anxious or avoidant. She will leave you if you bore her out. Make her feel different in a way. Like, you can make her feel sad, and she still stay with you. If you make her feel bored, she's gonna leave. I'm telling you. This works with long distance relationship. This works with physical relationships. In real life, shit like that. I went through all of it, and that's the reason why I'm speaking on this. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. I really don't have anything else to talk about now. When I do come up with a new idea, or when I do think of something to give you guys, mentorship on, guiding you guys in the right way, I will upload another video. For now, this is about it. I hope you guys enjoy the video and subscribe, because it will help me out and it will help other people out if you do subscribe, because then the YouTube algorithm recommends my video to other people, and that way most of you won't go through heartbreak anymore, and most of you could become fucking warriors. So yeah, hope you guys have a blessed day, and peace.